Hello there folks, and welcome back to the glorious Brazilian Empire. It's 1915, we're 20 years away from the end of the game, and look at that, we actually have up to 856 or 54 colonial power there. That would have been nice to have when the scramble for Africa began, but alas, we don't have that now. It doesn't matter though. We are on the way to crush some rebels in Chile. Apparently we're only allied with Portugal, which really bothers me, so I'm going to actually ally Germany, and they will accept, and I think we'll also ally Italy. They did lose the war, I think. Yeah. Alright, good. Form alliance. The Dutch also want an alliance. Not really sure what you can offer, though. I mean, you're weak. You're a secondary power. No. Oh shit! The Brazilian communists have risen up, and Safari. Right, we probably want the prestige, but here's the thing. Brazilian communists, why are you rising up? What's happening? I gave them power. They're actually, you know, we're pushing through reforms. What are you doing? Whatever. You know what? Let's put these guys on rebel suppression. It's a lot of rebels, actually. Let's see. How many were they? They can go up to 1.17 million. Not really sure why they're rising up though. Let's go crush some. The German conquest of Friesland. Yes, I'm joining that because the Netherlands aren't really allied with anyone, and where are they gonna take all of this, I think, right? I have to say though, I mean, the communists rising up must be feel really betrayed by the Communist Party that the king or emperor has put in power. I mean, they're letting the Imperial Army just go ahead and completely crush them. Our ambassadors have been banned, of course they have. Alright, so we can finally enact stuff. And I think people rose up because of the subsidies, so we're actually going to go ahead and pass that, and hope that, actually we don't actually have that many unemployed anymore since, oh crap, 22,000? Alright, we do have a lot more than I was imagining, but let's open all the factories again. The unemployment subsidies aren't actually that bad. The pensions cost us more than the subsidies by far. A new daily with no shame about its political leanings has been incorporated in Rio de Janeiro. The Brazilian Red Star, official party organ for the Brazilian Socialist Party. The Red Star publishes deeply moving social commentary, seldom without picturesque little reports on the conditions of working men and women across the world. The Red Star stands, or so it claims, for international solidarity, workers' rights, unionism, and class struggle on a broad democratic and socialist basis. I shall suggest down at the club that they start a subscription. Gin, anyone? Or what is this? A hoary piece of paper, fish and chips wrapping? Yeah, I shall suggest down at the club that they start a subscription. Interesting. We can finally add Argentina to our sphere. Excellent. I don't think anyone else is influencing, so we're actually gonna go ahead and remove our influence from there. And we'll take a look at our influence sphere. It's growing. That's very nice. Well, Peru's probably next, hopefully. Nicaragua is also free, so we can start working on that. And then in Africa, I was thinking, looks like the fight for the Ottomans is pretty harsh, so we'll probably not try that. But in Asia, just look at the sheer amount of coffee and fruit we produce, and also grain. It's just fantastic. And this, right, that's the total, I think. Yeah. And we export almost half of it. Thing is, like, we're super, you know, we're actually building lots of factories. airplanes, machine parts, all that stuff, you know, lots of liquor. And yet our biggest, we still produce mostly coffee, tropical wood, and fabric. That really hasn't changed. Mostly, I guess it's the fabric, because that's where we have the most factories, I think, in terms of size, but otherwise, our main products are still primary inputs. I really want to see World War I fire, and it looks like it's probably going to be something in the Balkans, but like I like the crisis mechanic that was added in I think it was the last expansion, which was several years ago, but you know, it's a really cool thing, but the problem is that it never really ever fires off, you know, a major war. Normally it just ends in a peaceful settlement of some sort, or actually I think the most common is a white peace. Oh, there's a crisis, and Greece is actually communist, so it's a proletariat dictatorship. We have what's happening, right? Crisis. It's a question of crisis over the return of Greece's rightful territories. We'll put ourselves wherever Germany puts themselves. I don't really want to do anything yet. And also, what is this? Is this a... Yeah, on the fence. I'll put myself on the fence. Corrientes is finally a core, so... Yeah, that's the southernmost area there. If we look at... Is it nationality? Yeah, we're starting to spread there, which is quite nice. Attend the 6th Olympic Games. 6th already? I thought it was like 3rd or something, because yeah, but maybe we've gotten this event quite a few times, I don't know. We will attend. So, the Ottomans are allied with Russia, France, and Germany. I think I'm gonna be bold here and actually go ahead and support the Ottoman side. Prestige penalty for not taking a side. Wait, what? I'm confused. What does that mean? Alright, if I don't take a side, but I will. Ah, we've been banned. Okay, yeah, but this is exactly... Okay, so I saved before I actually clicked this, because God knows. I mean, it's been a long time since I played Victoria. Yeah, it worked out. Also, we can finally increase our sphering in Nicaragua. Looks like the Americans are sort of giving up on that. We'll increase our opinion and go cordial. Extra, extra, grand strike in Rio de Janeiro. Workers demand higher wages. Extra, extra, grand strike. Workers in Sao Paulo or the poor strata become 50% more socialist. Okay. Peru, add to sphere. Excellent. Alright, so we can start decreasing the priority of the influence there. In fact, I might, since everyone's neutral, I'll just completely cancel that one. We'll focus on Colombia here, Ecuador, Venezuela. We're already in the sphere. Oh, right, we wanted to decrease the British opinion so that they get the hell out. And then Portugal's fine. I guess we can take that away. Nicaragua, we're working on. Chile, we have the Americans. We can decrease opinion of. Bolivia, we're working on. Oh, look at that sphere. Bolivia and Paraguay are becoming isolated from the US there, and then we're going to push into Ecuador. Colombia. Nicaragua is also going to be ours. Maybe... Ooh, Haiti's a thing. Right. Maybe we should work on that too. So what did the Germans actually take from the Dutch? Because they were supposed to take Friesland here, but it seems like it's still controlled by them. I'm talking so much though. Sokoto's still around. It's incredible. Like, why haven't the French invaded them yet? What else? Maybe some colonies from the Dutch? I doubt it, because that wasn't their main thing. National Banking Act. Let's do that. We also have cooperative industrialism. which changes our industrial production system. I'm not gonna do that because I can't be bothered, to be honest. The French ceded to the British. Of course they did. God damn it. So we actually went on the losing side there. I don't know if we lost any prestige for that. Don't think so. But yeah, that was... At least it didn't go out into war. The Russian Empire offers an alliance. We're gonna say no because that's not the triad we're going for. We're allied with Italy and Germany here. Not anything else. Also Mexico, is that another... Yeah, I don't like this whole, oh, it's on another continent. I know this is Central America, so like that's Mexico is technically North America, but say I pushed in, or I pushed my borders up there, would you still think another continent just because my capital's in South America? Because I think that's a little bit bullshit. Oh shit. Germany, Denmark, and Hungary are at war with France, the Russians, Trieste, the Ottomans, and the Republic of North Borneo. Okay, we're gonna accept this, mostly because I believe in Germany. Germany will stomp everyone, hopefully. And we shall win. This is a great war because there are more than 2 powers on each side. So yes, we are on the offending side of the Great War. And who are we fighting? We're fighting the Ottomans, the Russians, the French. The French are going to be a pain, because they are actually very powerful in the colonial game. But elsewhere, I think we'll be fine. In fact, we'll move one of our armies here to crush that one. We'll take this 90 stack and take Yen. These ones have to go on the defensive, I'm afraid. In fact, we might just... yeah, we'll march them north or something. I'll keep an eye on those. This one, I'd rather joins up with those. And maybe... oh, these can't actually cross over there. Okay, you can just hide in the jungles or something. Oh, there's the Republic of North Borneo. Should we... I think I can't be bothered. I'll just have my troops here. I don't have the ships. See, I don't have the naval supremacy to... I mean, I've sort of tried to catch up technologically in the last year here, but for the most part, I think we're gonna stay defensive in this one. Alright, 12-hour workday. Let's get that passed. I know it makes us worse at factory through output, but we'll research something to offset that, like organized development or market determined exchange. Also, 1919 is coming, so then we'll have even more stuff to research. And the battles here are not looking good. The Germans are focusing in the east, it seems. Oh shit, you know, the Suez Canal is completely open to us. Let's go ahead and take it. Trieste has just been annexed by Germany. Seems like Germany's doing a good job there. Ooh, split. Let's destroy that stack there. Holy shit, Russia has been stomped. Look at that. Wow. But here's the thing. It's such bullshit though, because like add war goal and then it says the war's not going well enough. What do you mean not going well enough? I mean, everyone's... Hungary wants everything. Germany wants stuff. Why can't I have stuff? And just as the British banned us from Colombia again, looks like the Germans signed a peace treaty. And we gained nothing. You know how this feels like? It feels like being Italian in World War I. Being promised a bunch of stuff. Although we didn't even get to ask for stuff. Being promised stuff and then not earning anything. But Alsace-Lorraine... is now German. Bosnia, Dalmatia, East Galicia is now Hungarian. And all the big powers have capitulated. Oh no, this is actually pretty bad. We only have 49 unemployed craftsmen in our entire country. I've been expanding our factories like crazy, but the problem is people are just not becoming craftsmen fast enough. And this even though like I've set our encouragement to become craftsmen in these states to a huge amount. I mean, basically the entire game, not the entire game, but since the 80s, we've had 7 focuses on craftsmen in the biggest provinces, so I don't know what's going on there. I will keep expanding though, because after all, it's about how much money we make. Ooh, Siam is not in the Japanese sphere anymore, so we're actually gonna fabricate here, and hopefully what we're gonna hope for here is actually what's working. Someone demoted them to friendly, which means it's probably the British working there, but they need to reach 100, and I think we'll be able to fabricate before anyone adds them to their sphere. Aha, military aviation has been discovered. Ambassador insulted. Humiliate on the United Kingdom, lose 5 prestige, or relation, thanking for their time in ending negotiations. Non-cooperation. I want to gain prestige, that's all I'm out for, but Ecuador can finally be added, I think, to, or we can remove them from the American sphere, and we shall do that. Liberty prevails. We can lose infamy and gain prestige, or just lose more infamy. That's a motorcycle outside if you're hearing that. But yes, we'll gain prestige. I always like myself some prestige. Look at that 6th place right there. It's good because then we offset for. I mean, Russia and the French have been cut down. They'll probably catch up militarily and outpass us in that sense, but at least we'll have a little bit more prestige. Looks like there's some sort of economic crisis going on. Unemployment just shot up, and looks like some of our factories are going negative, especially the wineries here. Not sure why. I'd love to know. Ooh, the textile industry is also not doing too well, so I think it probably has something to do with that. We're gonna keep expanding some liquor. They're not doing as well as they used to either, but that's alright. We have a lot of unemployment to deal with here all of a sudden. Ooh, British colonial conquest of Ottoman Somaliland, and then the French-Dutch War. So that's sort of what's happening in the world, and might be affecting the market. Don't really know why. Maybe it's they're not buying the things that we provide, like our main resources such as tropical wood, textiles, or coffee, or so on and so forth. Maybe they raised their tariffs. That's probably the case, actually. But we're gonna keep an eye on it. It's not too bad though, because we actually built quite a nice buffer. Let's pass low subsidies. Excellent. It's gonna cost us a bit, of course, but that's alright. Here we stand at the brink of a brave new world. Behind us lie 1,000 years of darkness, criminal ignorance, and superstitions. Before us lie a new future free of all these evils. Yada yada yada. Our government's anti-clerical agenda has not surprisingly caused friction with the Brazilian clergy. Blackguard reactionaries. Yeah, reactionaries. Alright, time to declare war on Siam. I totally almost forgot about that because of everything else. And we're gonna have to ask for military access through someone. Come on, please accept, please. Oh my god. We'll have to increase our relations then. Ecuador, finally, welcome to the sphere. We need to crush these rebels, actually. So we're gonna send this army over here, and let's crush some rebels. Oh, fuck me. And since when did Japan join this war? God damn. God damn it. Okay, you know what? Germany, will you join? Actually, wait, we can see before. They will accept. Good. Germany, you're joining. Italy, do you want to join? You can join if you want. Everyone can join. Oh, crap. You know what just happened? So, I occupied their ally here, which actually had brought in Japan, I think. But I was thinking of adding it as an annexation goal to take one of their provinces so we actually connect up with this region. But, turns out that when you ask a greater power to join, what happens is they take over as the war leader, which means we can't do shit. It also means we can't ask people to join anymore. So stupid. What a stupid mechanic. Oh, apparently we can pass something. Let's pass 5.6, 1.2. Good pensions. Alright, Siam just peaced out, but Japan is still at war with us, of course. They want status quo. I don't really care. We're gonna march back to Saigon and Haiphong. Apparently, we're about to lose great power status to China. We have until March 1922 to get that back on track, but yeah, it's sort of bothering me. The annoying thing with China, though, is that it's mainly military. Like, they're #1 militarily, and that's the only reason why they're to catch up with us. The rest is like, they're so far behind industrially and especially in prestige. It's actually quite crazy. We could cut down to size, but that's 13 infamy. Acquire state is 11. We're already at 19, so this is gonna be really risky. But I'm gonna try. I think France just signed a peace. They're also being sieged down by French communists. I don't really know what the British wanted, to be completely honest. But at least the war's over, which means maybe the markets will start working properly again. Yeah, it was definitely textile manufacturing and wine that was having a huge problem there. In fact, if we look at wine, we can see... okay, the exports are still... but they're gonna start going up, I think. Our production is going to rise, maybe? I don't know. Alright, we're back in 7th place. The game says 8th there for some reason, but we just surpassed Italy, I think. But we're still gonna invade China. I hope it works out well. They are a secondary power. I don't know, is their military any good? Oh shit, I just saw the Japanese army here. Let's go destroy them. I don't know what I was doing. That's probably why nothing good has come out of this. Let's get the tanks together. French communists have won. No voting, ruling party only, nationalized industries. Quite interesting. That's I'd always like seeing a communist country rise up in Victoria. Actually, maybe the Russians will become that too. Looks like we have communists rising up there as well. Oh my god, look at the German army. And there is peace. Looks like Germany finally signed a peace treaty with the Japanese. A white peace. I still don't understand where all our money is going. Military costs 8,000. Overseas maintenance cost very low. It must be the military, I guess, but tanks have been super expensive, I guess. Although infantry is also pretty... I don't know. You know what? We'll god damn it. I mean, how much did 77 per unit? And one of these costs 6 per unit. Okay. I guess we'll have to dismantle a few tanks. Sexy sphere right there. That's very nice. Actually, United States, Central America, you're not doing too well. Someone discredited you, or got the US out of there. But we're still bleeding money. What happened to all our money? Alright, Germany has supported the United Kingdom. This time we're actually going to support the United Kingdom because we're allied with Germany. And as soon as that's done, we'll go ahead and declare war on China. Alright, we've finally raised tariffs again to 15%. There's just no way. We're losing great power status because I had to do some cuts on our military. And yeah, things are not looking too good economically, so to speak. France accepted a white peace, fine. And now we are actually in an okay status, good. We're gonna... Yeah, let's see, who would join me in declaring war? Call allies. The UI is so terrible, come on. Call allies. Okay, the British are part... Wait, why are the British... They're just allied with the... Okay. But would my allies join me? Alright, we're doing it. We're going to war with China and Britain. Oh, yes. It's so nice to attack an inferior nation. We're just slaughtering them here. I mean, they have a huge army, which in time will probably overwhelm my army over here, but we will have smashed their army. Wow. And that was the peace. That was the peace. The Germans were the war leaders, so they signed a peace treaty. Chinese Empire accepted the peace offer, acquire Guangdong. I was hoping to add more war goals, but you know, I can accept this. This is all right. All right, we took a loan of 1.6 million here, just because we are going to go nuts on our railroads as one final act of industrialization, just to get our score up. Fascist March. Outlaw paramilitary organizations. Yes. I don't really know what happened here, but it looks like... right, Guangdong has 3.41 million adult males. And that has actually taken down their literacy, because I think most of them are illiterate. It has taken down their literacy from 98% or 99% to 78%. So this is actually quite a huge chunk of our population, and we should probably take care and make sure they're happy. Brazil is probably never meant to come to Vietnam or Southeast Asia here, because all the greens, holy crap, the border war is just horrendous. Comet sighted. Oh my god, I totally forgot. This is also included in Victoria. We gain very few research points there, but that's quite nice. The French and the Russians are attacking Portugal, and Portugal wants our help. Of course, I shall proceed and join, but the question is, can I call my own allies? Like Germany. Yes, I can. Wait, this could be a great war. I think it will. Oh my god. Portuguese conquest of East Angola, great. I don't want to call the Germans first, because I want everyone else to join, since they are a greater power than me. I mean, these are minor powers, but that's just the way we roll. In fact, there should be a call all allies button, but you know, that's just a thought. Ha ha ha! The Russians... Wait, who was it that attacked? Oh no, the Portuguese. The Portuguese attacked the French, right? Yeah, the Portuguese attacked the French, and this became the Second World War. Wow. I almost feel bad for France. Look at that. Italy's actually punching above its weight. Italy wants to acquire Provence and Savoy. Ooh. I hope they succeed. Oh shit. The Russians are actually doing pretty well, and communists have risen up in Germany, so things are spicy, to say the least. Safety regulations. Limited safety regulations. Sounds good. And there is peace in our time. They have signed peace. Let's see. Russian Empire accepted peace. Acquire East Angola. Acquire Provence, acquire Savoy, cut France down to size, and 2 Great War capitulations. So that was World War II. Super fast. A real blitz. We can finally remove Colombia from the British sphere of influence, and then hopefully we'll be able to add them. I think the Panama Canal stays in British control though, which is quite unfortunate. Communist Serbia. Ooh. How's Hungary doing? Hungary still... Ottoman Empire. Constitutionalism, great power. Ooh, Octobrists, conservative. Okay. Yeah, no. I think we'll end this episode right here, actually. We've been playing long enough. We have about 10 years left to the end, and I'm really excited to see where we end up. I think, of course, we're going to end up as a great power, but things are going, or have gone, pretty well for me not having played Victoria 2 for so long, I think. Yeah, join me next time for the wrap-up of this playthrough. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to share with your friends. This is me, GameGabster. Farewell.